out the box. Stop, look and watch. Ready yet? Get set.
This is all.
Come on,
that,
vocals.
This is all.
I don't know that we have the rights to it.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Like, where's the butter? It's all that, and it's back.
Yes.
Can you believe it? This is crazy.
It's back. I'm excited. It's awesome. The kids are loving it. It's for a whole new generation, so it's cool.
Well, so now then, what does it mean to see it come back?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, the fans are the ones who really made it come back. You know, all the 90s fans are like, do it this way, bring it back. I mean, when I'm in a red light, I still get welcome to Good Burger, home to Good Burger. People are like, do it.
Of course.
Please do it for
I
me.
do too, though,
You know?
so I don't know if it's specific to your
Is it
character.
annoying yet, or do you still like
No,
doing
it's
it?
never annoying. I always enjoy
Yeah.
it, you know, and they're introducing their kids to the new shows. So it's like, it's awesome. All that is going to be bringing families back together because
Yeah.
everybody's going to be watching it.
For us 90s kids, this show hits home hard. Like, as soon as you hear that theme song,
Yes.
oh, that pang of nostalgia. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's just for us who are watching it. I mean, you guys were,
Yeah.
you made this thing. How, what does this show mean to you?
It's really awesome to be part of something that was this special moment in time. Because I used to think that, like, oh, this really great movie that became like an icon or something, what it must have been like to be part of that, doing it. And now I am part of something that's really, you know, stood the test of time and it was really beloved. So it's a little strange to realize that I'm nostalgia. That's
More
a
a memory
strange
for
feeling.
people, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like to see myself in a meme is very strange.
That must be really surreal.
Yeah.
It was such a special show and such a special moment in
Yeah.
time, like you said. What do you think? How will it sort of take on this new life? Why bring it back now? Like what relevance does it have that'll give it this new life?
I think it's the same relevance that it actually had before, which is a really great group of kids. The new kids in the cast are so fun, so different, so bonded already that that's what comes through when
Yeah.
you're doing television for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many, totally iconic sketches from that show. Good Burger, Vital Information, The Inconvenience Store.
Yeah.
Are we going to see some of that same stuff come back?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The first one, June 15th, the Jonas Brothers are getting into the Good Burger sketch, so that's going to be awesome.
Oh.
So we're gonna have fun with that.
Someone's tweeting and Instagramming and Snapchatting that right now.
Do it. It's gonna be awesome. I just did Coach Creedon, and Lori Beth did an amazing Loud Librarian. That's back
Yeah.
as well.
I was gonna say, if you ever walk into a library now, there are some expectations.
Yeah.
There are. I don't necessarily meet them. You know, the 90s kids will get to see not only the new kids doing the stuff that they loved anyway when they were kids, but us doing the old, you know, tried and true characters. And then the new kids will get to see all of it.
Do you think kids will get a kick out of the same kind of stuff now? How is the show going to adapt in terms of its humor and sensibility for today's audience?
The new sketches are very, very funny. We poke fun a lot at social media and what kids are going through now, you know, the new generation. So I think
it's
they're really
different.
going to like it. It
From
is
90s to
different.
today,
Yeah, we mixed it really good, and the kids came in with their own characters in the audition process.
that's
so we got some real fun stuff. Yeah.
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 You talked about how you didn't really realize what it was going to be when this thing first started. What do you hope this iteration of it will be?
The same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, the same for this new generation because
Yeah.
they need it. It hasn't been really a really good kids sketch show out right now, and I think the
Yeah.
kids really want that. And from their perspective, I think that's what's fun. Like we poke fun at a lot of things that kids were really going through. So these kids get to do that too, you know, and just have fun. And it's a good time to laugh now. You know, we need that.
Everyone has this onslaught of yuck a lot of the
Yeah.
times. And so this can be an onslaught of yay.
It's time for
like that,
something
onslaught.
silly.
That's my,
Onslaught of
I'm on the hashtag onslaught of yay.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.